Who really is Barack Obama? The secret ancestry of President Barack Obama finally revealed. The big secret that Barack Obama hides. Since the arrival on the international scene of the current President of the United States, Barack Obama, much has been written about his origins and the principles that he believes in, or is rumoured to believe in. Some say that he is a radical Muslim in disguise, that he has a hatred of the Western way of life, and he is only biding his time before he unleashes mass murder and mayhem on the American people. Others believe that he is the coming Messiah, while a further section will tell you that he is the Antichrist and that he is the one who will unleash the biblical Great Tribulation that will precede the end of the world. There are some who will say that Barack Obama is just a very accomplished and polished politician who was fortunate to obtain his ambition of becoming president, that he is no better or no worse than any other man, except that he holds a position of great power. I am here to tell you that none of these speculations are the correct ones. As the president of the Ancient Society of Secret Historians, and holder of all the truths that the leaders of the world don't want you to know about, I have been privy to many embarrassing secrets over the years, but there is none that could cause so much mayhem as the information I am about to reveal to you today. This is the one truly secret thing that Barack Hussein Obama is keeping back from the world. Pressure has been put on me to keep quiet. Men in black may even be speeding towards where I live as I tell you this, but those who really know me as a fearless propagator of the unblemished truth know that I cannot be stopped. The secret that would destroy the presidency of the first African American to be elected to the White House is that he is not really African American at all. He is, in fact, not fully human. He is actually 1/4 Cheshire Cat. You may be familiar with my broadcast entitled Area 51, The Final Truth. Those of you who are unacquainted with my account of the dark secret of that mysterious place can discover it by watching my YouTube video on the subject. It relates how the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland came to be incarcerated in that base in the southern United States. It makes diverting reading. The circumstances surrounding the conception of the mother of Barack Obama. The connection with the ancestry of Barack Obama goes back some years before that intrepid feline, the Cheshire Cat, got locked up. You see, the Cheshire Cat was really a shape-shifting alien from a faraway planet. He was imbued with a great sense of adventure and could never resist trying anything new. In the 1940s, he was at a bit of a loose end and feeling a bit bored with his lot in life. He was materializing around various places in the United States, hoping in some way to find some amusement to relieve the ennui. On a brief stopover in Wichita, his eye was caught by the sight of a rather handsome and vivacious couple. The longing came into his heart to make love to a human woman, something that he had hitherto never done. The happily smiling specimen before him seemed to be the ideal candidate. He made himself visible and followed the couple home. The following day, when the husband left for work, he shape-shifted into the man's form and approached the house. He picked up some flowers on the way. He knocked on the door, and when Madeline Dunham answered it, for this was indeed the name of the beautiful wife, the very same name as the grandmother of the President of the United States. He explained that he had taken the day off as a special surprise for her, and in the excitement he had forgotten his keys. Needless to say, the delighted Madeline, who tended to miss her handsome husband when he was out at work, welcomed him in with open arms. One thing led to another, and the lady found herself being made love to in a way more exhilarating than she had ever been before. Afterwards, the Cheshire Cat gave her a tender kiss and then administered a memory wiping pill in a cup of coffee, before disappearing when she was out of the room. 9 months later, a daughter called Stanley Ann was born to the Cabby couple at St. Francis Hospital, Wichita. This girl was the mother of Barack Obama. As often happens with hereditary traits, the feline shape-shifting characteristics skipped a generation. Anne herself was unaffected. It was only with the birth of her son Barack that it started to emerge. The first thing that was noticed was that when she stroked the child, he tended to purr. Later, Barack went to live with his grandmother, and he had to be corrected several times because he used to hoard tins of cat food in his bed. When asked why he did it, he said that he didn't really know, but he just felt that he ought to. Dogs would sometimes chase him for no apparent reason, and he once had to be rescued from a tree that was surrounded by a mob of barking canines. He remained unaware of his feline heritage, however, as only the Cheshire Cat remembered what happened in Wichita in 1941. Things might have stayed like that but for two events. The first was the unfortunate encounter between the Cheshire Cat and J. Edgar Hoover that resulted in the imprisonment of the cat in Area 51. The second one was the election of the one-quarter feline, Barack Obama, to the presidency of the United States. The absolute final word on, and the proof of the ancestry of Barack Obama. One of the great state secrets of America is the identity of the prisoner of Area 51. It is disclosed to each president by his predecessor. The outgoing president then takes a memory wiping tablet so that only the current office holder knows the secret. So far, this has happened almost every time. President Kennedy was killed before leaving office, but he had left a sealed envelope for Lyndon Johnson containing the information he needed to know. Richard Nixon did not take his tablet. He wasn't called Tricky Dicky for nothing. He used the secret as a bargaining counter to get his pardon out of Gerald Ford. I am the only outsider to know about this up until now. But that is all in the past. It is the present that we are concerned about now. When President George W. Bush told his successor about the prisoner in Area 51, Barack Obama could not wait to get better acquainted with his famous detainee. One of his first phone calls was to the Cheshire Cat. The cat, who knew all along of his relationship with his illustrious caller, disclosed the secret of his ancestry to the president. Barack was not as surprised as some might imagine. He had long suspected he was different from the generality of men. The description that Shapeshifter gave of the house in Wichita confirmed his story. Since then, while the Cheshire Cat remains locked up, his quarters have been given a luxurious makeover, and a permanent video link has been set up between him and the Oval Office. The President spends many hours in conference with his feline grandfather. They discuss, among many things, the development of any powers of shape-shifting that Barack might have inherited. So far, the only abilities he seems to have got are the grin, which is easily apparent in photographs, and he has also grown a cat's tail, which he keeps hidden in his trousers. One final thing, if you want the absolute confirmation of what I'm telling you. If you're ever fortunate enough to get close to the President of the United States, tickle him behind the ears or just under the chin. You will hear him purr almost immediately. No cat can do otherwise.